I'm Jen Hoffman from healthymoving.com. I'm so excited to be back. Last week was a little bit of Hurricane Irma craziness here in Central Florida. I hope you and all of your loved ones are doing well, whether you were in the path of Irma or not. I hope all is well in your world. So today for our live chat, we are going to talk about building sustained long-term well-being. We're going to talk about specifically what I mean by that, and then we're going to look at how to do that by using an example of a really fun upper body exercise. It's really great for the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, the neck, anything you might have going on in your arms or even up into your neck. You're going to love this exercise. So a lot of the people who come to me, who I work with, are in a couple different situations. They're either coming to me and they're saying, I'm in a pretty good routine with some kind of self-care. Maybe I have a really great diet, but not everything's clicking. I have this chronic pain that I'm dealing with in my neck and shoulders, or I have pelvic floor issues or some kind of physical thing. Or they say, I've just completely fallen off the wagon and my health is out of control. I'm not taking care of myself the way that I want to be. And so often it's this cycle that a lot of us are in, where we get in a good routine with some things or with our overall health and wellness, and then we kind of backslide, or we, as the expression goes, fall off the wagon. So I am interested. I'm not interested in fads or new things that you'll just do for a little while and then you'll stop. I am interested, and it is my intention with everything at Healthy Moving to help you build, to help you elevate sustained long-term well-being. So what does that mean? That means a couple of different things. Oh, before I forget, just want to say that if you know someone else who rides this roller coaster of health and wellness with you and you think this would be relevant for them, or they have upper body stuff going on, I'd be so grateful to you if you would share this video with them. Okay, so let's talk for a second about what I mean about well-being, because that's kind of that term is used in a lot of different ways. But let me tell you specifically what I mean by well-being. There is definitely a physical aspect to it. What's happening with your physical body. And I think a lot of times people appreciate that there is this mind-body connection. So when we think about well-being, we think not just about our physical health, but about our mental and emotional health as well, right? But I even mean the term well-being more globally than that. And I believe that the work we do together in Healthy Moving, the exercises that we do, and the mindset work, because the exercises mean nothing if you're not doing the mindset work. Remember that. So the mindset work and the exercises that we do are about improving your entire well-being. That means physically and mentally, emotionally, and spiritually even, but it also means relationally. Like, how are your relationships? How are you in how is your community? Yes, your Healthy Moving exercises and mindset work can improve your relationships, but it can even mean things like financial well-being, because how we perform at work, on our jobs, that's directly impacted by how we feel. It's this really fundamental truth that our internal well-being, how we are in the deepest levels of ourselves, impacts everything in our life. How we are internally, our internal well-being, impacts our external success. It impacts our relationships, it impacts our work, it impacts our bank accounts, it impacts everything. So I always want to have that as our kind of ultimate goal, that we are working to improve your overall well-being, to enhance every aspect of your life. And I know I've seen over and over that this work absolutely does that. But then we have this second piece that I told you. It's not just elevate your well-being, but it's a sustained elevation that I want you to achieve and to experience. And this is the part that's I'm really passionate about, because like I said, I'm not into fads, into trends where we try something for a little while and then we kind of, yes, we learn and do new things and adapt, but I really want to give people skills and help you create habits that create a long-term change. because this roller coaster of I take care of myself for a little while and then I fall off the wagon and I backslide, it's extremely bad for our well-being. And you know this, on some level you understand that each time you backslide, it's harder to get up again. And the backslide, the falling backwards, it impacts you on deeper levels. And it really makes it harder to stay motivated to keep going. So that's what I mean when I say sustained well-being. So how do we do that? How do we elevate our entire well-being for the long term? And it really begins with focusing on the right thing. So what do I mean by that? So often when we set goals related to our well-being, we're focused on external things, external to ourselves. So we might say, I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to fit into this pair of jeans, or I want my arms or my abs or my butt or something to look a certain way on the outside. And the problem is, if that's our primary goal, we have several issues. Number one is if we get it. Let's say we stick through whatever the program is and we do lose the 10 pounds. At the end of the 10 pounds, if you weren't really taking care of your well-being on a holistic perspective, then maybe you've lost the 10 pounds, but you're still stressed, you're still yelling at your kids, you still have aches and pains in your neck and shoulders, or you still get headaches every day, or you still feel so tired at work every day and it's hard to focus and concentrate there. Losing 10 pounds, it isn't some magical thing that everything in your life works well afterwards. It's not enough. That external thing, it doesn't work that we change the external and then the internal shifts. We have to pay attention to where we're focusing. But there's also this element of it takes a long time to get that external change, to change specifically how we look. And a lot of us, we get frustrated when we can't achieve that result that we're looking for right away. We want to lose 10 pounds, can't do it in a weekend, at least not healthfully. So that's where the kind of backslide comes in. So let's look at this in the context of an exercise, because you know I want to give you some moving while we're together. So let's just say, for example, that instead of, I'm going to give you kind of a not great goal related to your upper body and then fine tune it for you in this lens. Really look at it in a better way. Some people might say, I want to tone my arms. I want to change how my arms look. And I just said, that's not my idea of a great goal, or it's not the right, as Brandon Burchard would say, it's not the right ladder. It's not the right tree to put your ladder up to. It's setting yourself, it's focusing on something, it's climbing towards something that isn't going to serve you in the best way. And here's why. If you want to tone your arms, let's say you decide on this particular strength training program. And you get up every morning or every other morning, however many mornings you're going to do it. You get up every morning, you do your work, you grind, you go through the exercises, and you look in the mirror every single day. Do you see a change? It takes time to see that change, right? You don't see it right after you get done with the first workout. You don't look in the mirror and see the change. That's just not how muscles are built and how that changes. So that's a little defeating, right? Because you can't see the results. It's hard to stick with it because you don't see it. And then number two, let's say you do stick with it. You go through the 12-week program and at the end you really like your arms. But like I said before, maybe other things are not working well, and your whole life, your whole picture of, oh, I thought all this stuff was going to fall into place, whether consciously or subconsciously, I thought all this stuff was going to fall into place once I toned my arms, and magically it doesn't. So, or not surprisingly, it doesn't. So let's refine that goal, okay? So what if instead of saying, I want to tone my arms, we said, I want to facilitate the health of my upper body so that my arms work really well and so that I have good functional length and strength in the muscles of my upper body. And if while I'm doing that, I also want to focus on making sure that I'm dealing with my stress, that I'm promoting a positive mental and emotional state. Like a goal like that is much more holistic, and doing that might tone your arms. And probably this exercise I'm going to show you, if you do it with regularity, it is going to tone your arms. But I want your focus, your awareness to be bigger. And here's the really powerful thing. If you say you want your upper body to feel better, you want to ease the tension that you might be feeling in your neck and in your shoulders, and you also want to support and help your mood. that's that holistic goal, you can see an instant shift. So we're gonna do this exercise together. You don't have to have it right now, but when you try it, I want you to try it now even with an imaginary towel, but you need a towel or a scarf or something to do this exercise. A great time to do it is after you've taken a shower or before you get in the shower, you have your towel ready. You can do this little exercise before or after, and it's also fun to do when you're folding laundry. I sometimes do it with shirts as well. I'm gonna use a scarf, but I want you, before you do the exercise, before you try this, even if you're just using an imaginary one right now, I want you to assess a couple different things. Like right now, just kind of wiggle your arms and your shoulders. How's everything feeling? Do you feel, how's your tension in and around your neck, down into your shoulder? How about your hands? Do you have any have you been sitting at a computer or on a phone all day? Do you have any tension in your hands and down into your arms? Just pay attention. How's all that feeling? And tell me about, or think for yourself about your mood right now. How are you feeling emotionally? Then we're going to try this exercise, and I want you to see that in just a couple of moments of doing this work, you can feel a shift in all of those things, in your mood, in your energy level, and in how your upper body's feeling. Okay, so let me get back up so that I can show this to you. I think I might have to adjust the camera just a tiny bit. So I have a scarf. I thought about ironing this scarf because you might be able to tell it's totally wrinkly because my kids had been playing with it and it's bunched up at the bottom of the closet, but then I just decided this is real life and the scarf is wrinkly and I would do this. You can do this with a wrinkly scarf. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we're going to start with having the arms out at shoulder height, and there's no right answer for how big what you're using is or how far apart your hands are. I have this scarf folded in half. It's really long. If you were using a towel, you could fold it in half. You can play with all different lengths and play with different weights too. So a towel might be heavier than a scarf, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't matter which side you do. First, we're going to do both sides. The scarf or the towel is out in front of you, and one arm is going to go down toward the ground, while the other arm comes back behind you and makes a big loop. And I did it really slowly just now, but you want to do it when you can kind of play with the speed also. You don't always have to do it at exactly the same speed, but you're kind of just swooping the towel. So do 1 or 2 or 3 just like that, and then let's refine it a little bit. Try not to bend your elbows. You might bend a little bit, but try to limit the bend of your elbows as you're doing your swooshes around. And then also try not to do a lot of rib movement. So don't let your ribs really bow out and a lot of bending with your torso. Try to keep your torso pretty stationary as you move. Do 3 to 8 in one direction and then switch and do 3 to 8 in the opposite direction. I hear from the people in my coaching and challenge program all the time that this one makes them so happy. It's like, how can you not have a smile on your face as you swoosh your towel or your scarf around? Let's do 3, 8 times on each side. Then check back in. Did you feel a little mood lift? That was like 3 minutes, guys. Did you feel a mood lift? How about your arms? Like everything feels nice and warm. Kind of shake it out. How does everything feel? Do you feel a little bit of the tension in your neck might have decreased? Do your hands feel new life as you got some circulation flowing through there? If you are focused on your deepest levels of your well-being, these little steps that you take, you can feel a shift happen right when you're doing it. That's why this is so important. So I want you to be thinking right now. This is your little homework assignment. If you want to tell me in the comments, I would absolutely love to hear. What are the health and wellness, what are the well-being trees that you want to put your ladder up to? What do you want to focus on? Whether it's relationally, whether it's how you're performing at work, that you believe, like some part of you is nudging you to say, yes, this is what I need to focus on, and it really brings your whole life this kind of 360 awareness that focuses on helping you be the best version of yourself on every level. I am absolutely here to support you on that. There is a resource I want to tell you about related to that that's available just for the next 6 days. Ultimate Bundles, every fall, they put together what's called the Ultimate Healthy Living Bundle. Basically, they pool together a whole bunch of ebooks and online courses and other digital products from industry experts, health and wellness experts, to really put all of it together and give you an amazing deal. This year's bundle has $3,700 worth of resources included in it, and it's for sale for less than $30. It's only 6 days though. I have contributed to this bundle for many years, and this year is no different. The Healthy Moving Happiness class bundle is included. This is an hour-long class plus an action pack, all designed to give you moving, to help promote your happiness, to help cultivate joy. So that's included in the bundle. But as always, I always like to do a little something extra to, number one, make it a no-brainer for you, that it's absolutely a great value, and number two, to say thank you to you for supporting my work by buying the bundle through my link. I have 3 extra bonuses that are available if you buy the bundle through me. So you have to go to healthymoving.com/bundle, and you can get all the information on what's included in the bundle plus my special bonuses there. But the 3 bonuses that I'm giving are not just the happiness bundle. Everybody wants to cultivate happiness, right? But there's other mood things that we need. We sometimes need stress relief. So I am giving to the people who buy through my link the Healthy Moving for Stress Relief class bundle, and sometimes we need focus and concentration. We need to improve our productivity, and yes, our movement can help us do that. So the Healthy Moving for Focus class bundle is also one of my bonuses. Those 2 are the kind of class bonuses. As a third thing, to really absolutely bring it home, as it's a great value that I'm giving, is a $50 credit to be used toward the purchase of either one of the Healthy Moving Deep Dive workshops or the Healthy Moving Coaching and Challenge program, which is the program where I work together through daily challenges, through a whole library of classes, and through mindset work to really help you take small steps every day to shift and integrate this work into your life to help you elevate your well-being for a sustained long-term approach. So all of that good stuff is available with the bundle, healthymoving.com/bundle. It's less than $30. In Healthy Moving classes alone, that would be over $140 worth of stuff. And then there's the other $3,500 worth of amazing things from really great experts. So if you're looking at your well-being and you're focusing on what you need, head to healthymoving.com/bundle and look at the resources that are there that are included in the bundle, not just mine, but everybody else's, to see, are they aligned with your current well-being goals? It's an absolute steal of a price, and I am all about equipping you with reasonable resources that you can use. So this bundle is absolutely one of them. I hope you'll check it out. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will tell me. You can send me an email, jen@healthymoving.com, or share it in the comments here if there is a well-being related goal that's about you improving your well-being from a holistic, deep level that you would like my support in. Tips that you need, comment here or send me an email and let me know, because I am all about giving you the mindset and the exercises you need to create an elevated, sustained sense of holistic well-being, friends. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Bye-bye.